Hello, Scorpius Alpha here with another installment of Parasitic Psychosis, Chapter 19, Another Year Later. Sid. One day, Sid is in his group at a meeting. And all I'm saying is that with the right type of therapy, anybody can keep their anger under control, eventually, even being able to bypass the triggers that set them off in the first place if you're lucky enough, he says. Yes, it does happen, but not too often, especially in cases of mental illness, the counselor says. What the hell do you know? You're a woman and a baby killer, you scumbag, one of the members of the group says. I don't think that's advisable, Tony. Apologize and let's continue this meeting like adults, shall we? The counselor says. I just don't think that a baby killer has the right to think he knows what he's talking about, Tony says. What was that, asshole? Sid shouts and immediately stands up. Sid, sit back down, the counselor says. Come on, say it again. Don't be chicken shit, Sid yells. No, I'm sorry, Sid. Fuck you! Sid blacks out and swings his fist towards Tony, and Vera catches it. He pushes towards her with all his might, but she pushes just as hard, using both hands on his fist. He takes this opportunity to use his other fist and swings it, but she uses the other hand to catch it and positions herself to keep balance, while providing enough force to keep Sid back. The harder he pushes, the harder she pushes, until his arm muscles start to cramp, which wakes him up immediately, and he automatically lets go. I'm I'm sorry, he sits back down. I think we'll end early today, the counselor says, and everyone else leaves except Vera and Sid. Vera, can I talk to you? What is it? She asks. This is an odd way to put this, but no one has been able to stop me before during one of my rages. You're the only one who ever has. I knew subconsciously there was something special about you when I first laid eyes on you. It's why I've been trying to get your attention. I liked you, but I wasn't sure why. What do you mean? You neutralized me, stopping me from hurting someone. With you, I can be normal. But how? I don't know. It's like a natural connection. I can't really explain it in words. But if that's all it took, then why has no one else thought of it? They have, but usually I resort to other methods. If my hands are locked, I kick or knee or use the person's weight against them. For some reason, I didn't hurt you. I stopped to just my fist. Even subconsciously, I didn't want to see you hurt. That's only ever happened with relatives. I still don't understand. You think I should date you just because I stopped you from a freak out? In a manner of speaking. Why? What makes you so special? Because it's not what makes me so special, it's what makes you so special. I I don't know. I mean, how do I know I won't end up like your last girlfriend anyway? What if this was a one-time thing and I end up taking a risk that gets me killed? Yeah, I know. We've discussed this before. Believe me, I don't think it'll ever happen again. What if she was a one-time thing? I'm still a little concerned. Trust me, it's a feeling I have. A good feeling. A feeling I've never felt. Instead of the rage that I felt 5 minutes ago was completely replaced by a feeling of gratitude. You should probably apologize to Tony next time you see him. Yeah, yeah, I should. So, please? Alright, I'll give you a shot. Dinner tonight at 7. Are you serious? Yeah. What if you become the other you and forget about it? Then I apologize in advance. Okay, cool. Luckily for Sid, that night at 7, she meets him at a restaurant and sits down across from him. Awesome, you made it. Yes, I did. So thanks for meeting me tonight. My pleasure. So here we finally are. So how come you actually decided to come out tonight? Well, I thought it over, and I got a vibe off of you too. Really? Yeah, I sensed a kinder soul under all that corruption. I. What? I don't think you're the asshole baby killer everyone makes you out to be. I. You either had a crappy childhood where things were constantly fucked up, or had a good childhood and a loving family and just made the worst decisions possible. It's the second one. Why? Because I was a really stupid teenager. That's it? Yeah, I copied my best friend, who's dead now because of all the decisions he made. I'm just glad I got out of it when I did. Because you were obviously smarter than him, and because there was always that part of you that knew what you were doing was wrong, and he didn't. He just didn't care. You do, and that's why you're still alive. It's like you know me. I told you I got a feeling off you. It's kind of weird. I know it's the first time I've ever felt it, so I was just kind of using what I observed over these past couple of years, and I can tell just by your emotions and the fact that you have a heart and have remorse for things that you've done that you're not bad, just misdirected. Being in person with you, I get a feeling that you're actually calm. I gotta confess, I did smoke a bolt before I came here. So did I, but that's not what I'm getting at. Even in group, I got the feeling that you were calm by your body language. You were pretty relaxed before Tony started. I was. So tell me, what was the feeling you got off of me? It was odd. There was something about your mannerisms, attitude, intelligence, and personality that attracted me, that and I find you particularly beautiful. Thank you, she blushes. You seem like a pretty cool chick, too. Oh, yeah? How? Oh, no, it's a little hard to describe. It's like you're comfortable to be around. Oh, okay. Anything you want to know? Why did you reach out and stop me? To see if my feeling was right. Wait, you mean, sorta. Like I said, I was taking a chance. Sid opens his mouth, closes it, and thinks about it for a little bit, and then says, there's a lot more to you than I was expecting, and I love it. There's a lot more surprises in store for you, and you may or may not love them. There's just one more thing I want to ask you. And what's that? What's your other name? I'm not going to tell you. When will you tell me? If we get married. What? Um, well, first, I have to agree with it. I don't even know if you're boyfriend material. I'm taking a chance, remember? Oh, yeah. He looks crestfallen. I have to let her know, too. How do you do that? Don't worry about it. You'll know. She smiles at him. Oh, okay. He smiles back. Let's see how you do. Haha, sounds like an interview. It kind of was. Charlotte. No, I don't want anyone to die except you. I couldn't help it. I've got a sixth sense of humor. She hears in her head over and over as she's running home crying. She unlocks, opens, and slams the door shut and runs to the kitchen. She takes a bottle of rum and runs upstairs to her room. She downs a substantial amount in one swig and collapses on the bed, crying harder. Leon's words swim in her mind as she hears them being repeated over and over. Just kill yourself already. I don't want anyone to die. Except you. You're just teasing yourself. He's right. I should have done it already. I'm a worthless piece of shit that not even my husband wanted. I was just a cover. I had two kids with him, loved him. I thought it was real, and none of it was. I acted like a skank in a devious plot to get with him in the first place. I don't deserve to be alive. She reaches under the bed and takes out a box labeled The Kit. I didn't think I'd actually use this again. She dusts it off and takes off the lid. Inside is a large sharpened knife, pad of paper, and a pen. I want to make sure I do this right. To whoever reads this, I decided to end my life. Nobody wants me around, and they're right, because I'm worthless. My husband used me as a cover and never actually loved me, despite the fact that we had two children together. He left me a note saying what he'd done and why he did it, and that he never loved me nor the kids, and that he'll see me in hell, and it looks like he will. I've thought about doing this before and trying it once. I'm not gonna fuck this one up. Goodbye. Should I include anyone? Mm, I should let my know. I should let my kids know that at least one of their parents loved them. To my kids, I'm sorry I've been a bad mom, but I just wanted to let you know that even though Daddy didn't love you, I did. I'm not leaving you. I just can't be the mom you deserve. I hope that your lives will be better without me. I'm sorry to do this, but I can't deal with it anymore. Should I include anyone else? She finishes off the bottle. Oh, yeah, that's right, the one person whose fault this is. If Leon Zero is reading this, then I just want to say that I took your advice. Am I good enough for you now? Better off dead? I probably am. I better do this before I change my mind. She sits at her dresser and picks up the knife. She takes a deep breath and slowly slides the knife across her throat. She gets halfway across her neck and cuts her windpipe. Still holding the knife, her head smashes into her dresser mirror. She tips forward in her chair, her hand holding the knife, lowering as she moves. She falls forward onto the knife, piercing her chest to her heart. When she hits the ground, the back of her head smashes on the rum bottle on the floor. She lies there for a good 15 minutes before there's a knock on the door. Charlotte! Charlotte, are you okay? Charlotte! Her neighbor checks the door and notices it's unlocked. She starts in the living room, and the purse, coat, and shoes are strewn about the floor. She goes into the kitchen and notices the small cabinet over the stove is open and the light is on. She turns around, goes back to the living room, and walks upstairs. She notices the only room with the light on and walks in. There's Charlotte, lying on the ground, sprawled awkwardly with the broken rum bottle under her head and the knife in her chest and the slash across her neck. The note on the dresser has a few splotches of blood on it, and the chair is lying on its side. She calls 911 and the cops and ambulance arrive. The paramedics signal that she's gone. The cops start their investigation and find the note. I noticed she mentioned Zero. She says she took his advice. I wonder what that means, Luxor says. Think he told her to kill herself? His partner asks. Possibly. I wonder what he said. How do you even know who she's talking about? He worked with me briefly. Call the boss. Luxor takes out his phone and dials. Hey, Cap, it's Alpha. Just curious. Would Zero happen to know our victim? Well, he was mentioned in the note. At least we are sure it is him. Uh-huh. Okay. Are you going to call him or should I? Okay, we are going to investigate a little further until he gets here. He hangs up the phone. Break? Break. Leon. One night, Leon is coming home from the bar when he bumps into Charlotte, also coming from a bar. Oh, what the... Oh, it's Char Slut. What's up, bitch? Leon says, incredibly intoxicated. Oh, it's you. What the fuck do you want, you piece of... I miss you, Leon, Charlotte says, also incredibly intoxicated. Huh? What? I miss you. Well, too bad you fucked that up. I know, I'm sorry. Too fucking bad. You're a slut. And you're a cheater. You deserved it. Besides, you got what you wanted, a family and kids. My husband is dead, and I haven't seen my kids in weeks. And you just throw all this shit at me. Why? Why what? Why haven't you seen your kids? Oh, they're at my dad's house until I figure shit out. How long has it been? I don't fucking know. Oh, what? Yeah, I know, but I can't stand to look at them right now. They look too much like their father. Oh yeah, what happened with that? Why is he dead and why you hate him? 'Cause I married a selfish asshole. I found out just used me. How did he use you? Because he said in the note that he was just waiting for things to cool down. We were just a cover. Yeah, well, I forgot what I was yelling. What? Yeah, me too. Looks like there's a lot more scars than the last time I saw you. Oh, yeah, that's thanks to Brian. What did he do? He went back to his old habits, waited until we were out of his life, then proceeded to kill himself. He left me a note saying he'll see me in hell, among the other things. That's pretty harsh. Yeah, well, then you don't see me for I forget, and then you yell at me. 'Cause you're a bitch. Fuck you, dick. Hey, you're the one whose husband killed himself. Looks like even he couldn't stand you. Shut up! Shut up! She yells and stomps her foot repeatedly. That's pretty sad if even your husband won't want you. Why are you being so mean to me? There's no, you need to hear this, 'cause you know why? 'Cause you're a cunt. You son of a bitch! Why the fuck would you call me that? because it's true. Fuck you, asshole! You know what? Your arms are one big zebra pattern. Why don't you just finish the job and just go kill yourself already? Excuse me? You heard me. You're just teasing yourself at this point. Ugh, I can't believe it. Believe it. Are you being serious? No, I'm kidding. I don't want anyone to die. He pauses. Except you. I couldn't help it. I've got a sick sense of humor. She runs home crying. I was just kidding, he says to himself. Leon continues on his way home and finally collapses on his bed at 4:40 in the morning. A few hours later, Leon's cell phone goes off at 7 o'clock in the morning and he sees that it's the police department. Hello? Leon, how are you doing? A little hungover. Why? Done anything last night that you shouldn't have? No, Cap, not that I know of. Why? We need you over at 234 37th Street. There's been a possible manslaughter. But I don't work in homicide, let alone the force. I can't investigate this case. I'm not asking you to investigate your suspect. A, su- a suspect? Yeah. How do you know I'm not going to run? Because I've already sent a unit. You're getting a ride. Oh, okay. Leon gets dressed and goes with the cop. He sees two police cars in a corner outside. What's going on here? Ah, Leon. Luxor walks up to him. Possible manslaughter, a slash mark to the throat, and impaled through the chest. Why do you need me down here, and why am I a suspect? Because of the victim. He uncovers the sheet, and there lying on the gurney is Charlotte with a slash mark across 3/4 of her neck and a large knife through her heart. What in the hell? Yeah, apparently she was discovered by her neighbor who woke up to banging, glass shattering, and then a thud. She went over and knocked, but did not hear an answer. The door was unlocked, so she let herself in and saw a light on upstairs. And when she checked on her, she was face down, impaled on the knife, and the room was a disaster. So, how does that make me a suspect? Because of this. He hands Leon a note. He takes it, opens up, reads it, and starts to freak out. I swear I don't remember anything from last night. All I remember was I was drinking a lot and accidentally meeting up with her, and she was really drunk too. Do you remember anything else? No, but I don't see how I'm a suspect if this is a suicide note, unless he scans the note. If Leon is reading this, then I just want to say that I took your advice. Am I good for you now? Better off dead. It does not look good for you, Leon. What did you say to her? I, I'm not sure. You have got to remember something. I remember a lot of yelling. Good, that is a start. I don't know. I'm having a hard time remembering. Not a good start. You are going to do a hard time if you do not remember. What? She specifically said she took your advice, which strongly suggests you told her to kill herself. What? No! Unless you have anything that proves otherwise. I, 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 I don't know. Well then, I guess we will have to take you into custody. No, I. He sighs and looks down at Charlotte one last time. Her life was ended by the one thing she was trying to protect. End of chapter 19 and book 2 of Parasitic Psychosis. If you like the story so far, please subscribe.